Dearly beloved in Christ, today's reflection or preaching, I want to dedicate it to all those who are making efforts. Some are striving very hard. Things are still difficult, but they still want to come out of a particular habit which is ruining the soul. And I know we are getting used to abstaining from food or water, abstaining from something. And I pray that we are keeping such monies to go and give to the church. We can go to the mission office of the church. Father Tindana is in charge. And we can submit it there. And it can be used for a lot of good and great things in the church. You can do that through your priests. If you all gather as a church at the houses, we will use these monies to do greater things for the poor, the needy communities. We didn't have to tax parishes to bring money out of their coffers. So for those who are really trying, please keep on trying. And having in mind that a poor person will benefit from your generosity and your detachment is a blessing. But today I want us to desist from spiritual pride. The opposite being humility. Humility. The prayer posture and gesture of the Pharisee and the tax collector in Luke chapter 18, verse 19 to 14. Is worth reflecting on. It is true that the Israelites ordinarily, in our case we can say in ordinary time, an Israelite, a devout Israelite, fasted twice a week. In fact, it was because of health reasons more than spiritual reasons. If you ask doctors, medical doctors, they will tell you. We are better off fasting twice a week to help the liver and the organs that work on the food we eat, process it, to rest, to relax. That is one reason. 2, to also work on the excesses that are stored, be it fat or cholesterol or protein or carbohydrates. So the body will function properly. That's one of the benefits of fasting. So, because we eat meat, and fat from meat, for instance, takes between 7 to 8 hours to digest. And we eat within an interval of about, averagely, 5 hours. And so if you do that consistently all year round, you are going to fall sick. And so the Israelites found a day, a true Israelite, because they believed in good health, to fight their enemies when they came against them. So for the Pharisee to go and pray to God, telling him that he fasts twice a week, it was the norm. He was a devout Jew. But God didn't need that. That he paid his tithe. That he was unlike other humanity. That he wasn't greedy, dishonest, wasn't adulterous, or even like tax collector. And that paying his tithes on almost everything and his income. God did not need that. He thought that was to make him holy, justifying why God should bless him. And some of us go to God talking about what you're able to do. He knows your CV already. You go for an interview, the CV you are presented to the board, they also have it. And sometimes they make some serious interviews. They research and realize that the copy you have is fake. The certificate you have is fake. You go, they ask you, before they ask you questions, you are bragging. And then those are people who are quick to brag. And they look at you and they say, okay, thank you. You hear from us. No employment, no admission. God knows you. You are going to him justifying why he should have you. No. You are calling on his mercy. That look, in Abraham's case you had mercy. In Joseph's case you had mercy. In Moses' time you had mercy. Show us mercy. That is all we need. That is all we need. If, I always say it, the fact that by the grace of God I haven't had an affair before doesn't make me holy. It will make you holy either. And I don't want to really talk about it, as I would like to talk about chastity. Jesus knew, and he said, "Those that are pure in heart, they shall see God." So when I see people having Virgins Club and the rest, I laugh. It is good, it is nice to promote that, but in fact, that is not the case. You are a virgin and yet you are slandering and you are teaching, you are stealing. And you are a virgin. And yet, you are craving for everything material. Jesus will say, foolish virgins. 5 were wise, 5 were not wise. So we can't pride in this. If by the grace of God we have not had committed adulterous sin before, it doesn't make you a definite or a sure candidate for heaven. No. Nobody will go to heaven because he ever committed adultery. Nobody will go to heaven because he ever cheated his neighbor. You go to heaven because you were humble before the Lord. You were clean. You were pure. That's why you go to heaven. And what makes for purity is more than just sexual sin. That's why we have the 10 Commandments. Otherwise, we'll go and brag like this poor Pharisee. And now it is the case. People want to arouse God's mercy, God's blessing because we give money, because we are paying our tithe, because we are paying this, sowing, so God should bless you. So that you are forcing to do things you're not supposed to be doing and you are struggling. You think God is pleased with offertory gifts. Listen to what he says in Hosea. Come, let us return to the Lord. It is he who has rent, but he will heal us. He has struck us, but he will bind our wounds. He will revive us after 2 days. On the 3rd day, he will raise us up to live in his presence. Let us know, let us strive to know the Lord, as certain as the dawn is his coming, and his judgment shines forth like the light of the day. He will come to us like the rain, like spring rain that waters the earth. What can I do with you, Ephraim? What can I do with you, Judah? Your piety is like a morning cloud, like the dew that early passes away. For this reason, I smote them through the prophets. I slew them by the words of my mouth. For it is love that I desire, not sacrifice, and knowledge of God rather than burnt offerings. In the year of the word, if we don't strive our nerves to know at least the gospel, if for nothing at all, we should read the gospel no less than 12 times. In fact, every month we should finish reading the gospel. In the olden days, we didn't have the whole Bible in circulation. We had books printed, 2-3 books. Isaiah, Saint Teresa of the Child Jesus in the Carmelite convent was having the gospel and 2 books, 2 chapters of Isaiah. That's all she depended on. She's a saint. She sacrificed. She did not retaliate. She was a virgin, yes. But she wasn't saved because she was a virgin, but because she performed heroic virtues. She shows mercy. She showed mercy. I say it again. If adultery is the reason why people don't go to heaven, Abraham would have been in hell by now. Because he committed adultery. I am not also by this encouraging people to go sin, thinking that, oh, there is mercy. No. Yours may be today. On your way to the hotel, and from the hotel you may die. On your way to your place of sin, and from your place of sin, you may perish. The time is now. The past doesn't matter at all. And those who think they are standing, they are told to be careful not to fall. So the tax collector goes and is not even worthy, doesn't feel worthy to look up to the Lord. And that is why kneeling down, lying prostrate is my best postures. Who am I? To stand chest out, to pray, to command the Spirit and to God. That is pride. Pharisaic prayer. Pharisaic prayer. That's what we are seeing now in our churches. Even big prayers now. And this is how it's supposed to go. Let us pray for the church that the Lord will inspire all her leaders to serve faithfully the sheep entrusted with them. And I pause for a minute or two to allow everybody else to commit to this prayer in their heart. The reason why it is prayer of the faithful. Then after a minute or two, I come out to say, for this we pray to the Lord. But today, I come and I'm praying and saying all sorts of things, quoting scripture and blah, 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 blah. That is wrong. It is unorthodox. And so if we priests allow it, we are only promoting Pharisaic kind of prayers in the church. Meanwhile, God, Jesus himself is standing, looking down on the cross. And we are standing, looking chest out. Just observe the Pope's demeanor at Mass. You understand why we should be humble. It is a mystery we celebrate. Be merciful to me, a sinner, is all I need. When I know I have sinned against God. Finished. That's all you need. When you know that you have sinned against God. As we journey on, May we be humble, learning from this tax collector, learning from Saint Teresa of the Child Jesus. So the Lord will bless us and save us. Above all, let us focus on the word of God. Salvation is for all. Nobody should wish the death of a sinner. Peace and joy.